Ladies and gentlemen, today I invite you on a journey, an extraordinary, transformative, and deeply personal journey toward learning to love yourself. This is not just about self care, positive affirmations, or fleeting moments of confidence. It is about cultivating an unwavering, unconditional, and resilient love for the person staring back at you in the mirror. In a world that constantly tells us we are not enough, that we need to be more successful, more attractive, more intelligent, more accomplished, it is easy to fall into the trap of self doubt. Many of us have spent years criticizing ourselves, comparing our journeys to others, and feeling as though we are lacking. But today, we reclaim our self worth. Today, we begin the sacred work of loving ourselves. Self love is not arrogance, narcissism, or selfishness. It is the deep appreciation of who you are, recognizing your flaws while celebrating your strengths. It is the ability to accept your past, embrace your present, and hold hope for your future. True self love is an act of bravery. It is choosing to be kind to yourself even when the world is not. It is speaking to yourself with compassion rather than judgment. It is standing up for yourself when others try to diminish your worth. Loving yourself means prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical well being. It means setting boundaries, knowing your limits, and refusing to tolerate toxic environments or relationships. When you learn to love yourself, you set the standard for how others should treat you. Before we can truly love ourselves, we must understand why we struggle with self doubt. For many, it begins in childhood. Critical parents, unkind teachers, bullying, or unrealistic societal standards plant seeds of self criticism within us. We are conditioned to seek validation from external sources rather than recognizing our inherent worth. Social media, comparison culture, and unrealistic portrayals of perfection further deepen our insecurities. We measure our lives against curated highlights of others and find ourselves lacking. But the truth is, no one is perfect. Everyone has battles, insecurities, and struggles hidden behind their smiles. To break free from self doubt, we must challenge the negative beliefs we hold about ourselves. We must unlearn the lies we've been told that we are not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough, and replace them with the truth. We are enough just as we are. Perfection is an illusion. No human being is without flaws, mistakes, or scars. Our imperfections make us unique, beautiful, and deeply human. The moment we stop chasing perfection and start embracing authenticity, we step into true self-love. Think of the people you admire the most. Are they perfect? Or are they real, raw, and unapologetically themselves? True strength lies in vulnerability. Owning your imperfections does not make you weak, it makes you powerful beyond measure. Self-acceptance means forgiving yourself for past mistakes, embracing your quirks, and recognizing that your worth is not defined by external achievements. It is about showing up as your true self without the need for approval from anyone else. One of the most profound acts of self-love is practicing self-compassion. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would speak to a dear friend. Would you call them a failure? Would you tell them they are unworthy? Of course not. Yet we often speak to ourselves in ways we would never speak to someone we love. Self-compassion means giving yourself grace. It means understanding that you are human, that you will make mistakes, and that you deserve kindness even in your lowest moments. It is the ability to comfort yourself in times of pain rather than resorting to self-criticism. Dr. Kristen Neff, a leading researcher on self-compassion, outlines three core components: self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. When we practice self-kindness, we replace harsh self-judgment with gentleness. When we recognize our common humanity, we understand that struggle is a universal experience. And when we practice mindfulness, we allow ourselves to acknowledge our feelings without letting them define us.